And hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita, and I'm back with another video, and I want to show you guys the approvals that's here. Now, someone said they was able to get approved for it, and they got approved for $2,500, 0% APR for 12 months, and also they got no hard inquiry at all, which is amazing. Another person said they was able to get approved for the GM and the Apple, and they didn't get a hard inquiry also. And another person said that they was able to get approved for $7,500, and they asked how long should they keep their frozen. I think that keep their credit frozen. You guys should always keep your credit frozen no matter what. If you guys have not watched my videos, my name is Rickita. I talk about credit. I talk about just basically getting the credit that you want. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. If you said that you want to get approved for some type of credit, I just want to help you guys get to that process and tell you guys the steps to actually getting there. Now, I'm going to answer this question. Someone said how long you should keep your credit frozen. Yeah, we should keep a lock on our credit report 24/7. I keep a lock on my credit report 24/7. I'm not going to keep it frozen unless I'm going to apply for credit. That's the only time I'm going to take off the freeze on my credit reports. Because guess what? It's basically like keeping your social security card out there. And like if you have company or you have a lot of people over or you're at an event, like keep your credit card out there for anybody just to go ahead and look at it. That's how I look at it as. When you guys keep your credit card locked away where no one can see it, that's keeping a freeze. Unless I go get you my credit card, you know what I mean? It's not just out there. Unless I go get you my credit card, you're never going to have it. Now, it may not be the best of example, but basically your credit report is accessible to anybody that has your social security number, okay? If they got your social security number, they want to look at it, they can go ahead and look at it. But when you got a freeze on there, nobody can look at it. So I just felt as if I should answer that because that is something that's very, very important. That's like basics for real, you guys. Like no matter what, stop what you're doing. Put a freeze on your credit report right now because that's what it should be. Okay. Now, when it comes down to the GM rewards, I love my GM credit card, and I did also get it just only for the 0% APR for 12 months. I don't have a GM General Motors vehicle, okay? Because you get 4 times the points on all your purchases. And with the 4 times the points, you can use it for accessory parts, oil changes, different purchases. It's dollar for dollar. And right now I have like $700. Let me look. I have like $700 in rewards on this card. And I honestly just haven't used it. Like I wanted to transfer it into some type of cash where I can use it, but I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to transfer it because it's not going to be dollar for dollar. But definitely, if you guys have a GM vehicle, this can be great for you. And then also they give you the 15,000 bonus points. At least when I was able to sign up for it, they gave you some bonus points when you actually signed up for it. And like I said too, I have a lot of them, and I just have not used them. And I'm actually getting into it. I guess I have to update the app. And if you guys have it, you guys can definitely transfer it. You can transfer your rewards. Yeah, I got 71,000 rewards, which is to me $710 that I can use. And I basically a GM, and I heard that you can use it for like down payments and things like that. Definitely look into that part of it. But I'm telling you now, when I tell you about this GM card, I'm only talking about it that the point that they have 0% APR for 12 months. That's amazing. They did have to do an additional like verification. Because at first I'm like, y'all ain't gonna approve me. Who do y'all think y'all are? You know, like I knew I was gonna get the credit card, but they need to do verification sometimes. It may happen with you, and then when me keeping a freeze on my credit and just not make sure nobody get into my credit. I talk about credit all the time. I just want to make sure I'm really the safest. It could have been just something personal with me where I had to actually be verified, but definitely I want you guys to look into getting this, even if you guys want to just do it for the 0% APR, because that can be a great option for you all, especially when you're paying off debt, because that's what I was doing. I was using it during the time where I was paying off a lot of debt. So I love that I was able to get approved for it. Now this card, they are going to pull a TransUnion if you guys if they're going to pre-qualify you first. Without a hard inquiry, they're going to tell you yes or no whether or not you're going to get it. And then if you say yes to it, they're going to pull a TransUnion. So you're going to get a hard inquiry on TransUnion. It's also going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. So you're going to build your credit. At this point, if you're looking into GM rewards, these are things that I think that you all may know already. You want to make sure that all your credit cards are going to report to the credit bureaus unless you're going to keep a balance on it. I was just talking to somebody a few days a few days ago about business credit, but the thing about business credit is you don't want that to report to your personal credit, because once it reports to your personal credit, your utilization can mess you up. You want to make sure you get the business credit cards that's not going to report to your personal, that will only report to your business. So that's why I was thinking everybody should know about it, reporting to all three credit bureaus to build your credit. But if you don't want that utilization to show, you want to make sure that it's not reporting. So that's the only time. Now, again, 0% APR for 12 months. That's the main reason why I got this one. I haven't had any problems. I have the app. I use my credit card. In the last video I just did earlier about the Apple credit card, you guys probably saw it yesterday. I talked about the GM rewards and how since I'm in Florida, I loved how Goldman Sachs did something nice. They sent me a notification about how they sent me an email saying, hey, you look like you're in the disaster zone. This is right after a hurricane happened. They said, we have a program where we're not going to charge you interest for 1 month, and we'll put your interest on hold on your balance. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing, because I'm going to make sure I pay my statement balance by the due date every month to not get charged any interest. But at the same time, they said, hey, we can actually make sure that we don't charge you any interest anyway. So it's like, if you did, say if you owe $500, you got a $500 balance. They're basically saying, hey, if you don't pay that $500, we're not going to charge you interest. Don't worry about it. But next month, go ahead and pay it. So I definitely like that they did have that for people, especially if you're already holding a balance on that credit card. I think that people was able to do it if you was already holding a balance, but if not, it's still a great option. So definitely, I believe that this one and also the Apple credit card are some great credit cards that you guys should look into. And then plus I have similar credit cards we're gonna go over shortly. If you guys are not able to get approved for the credit cards, and I know I'm just talking about so many credit cards. If you guys are not able to get approved for credit cards, definitely check out my exclusive credit membership. With my exclusive credit membership, we basically help you get your credit score up. We can help you figure out what you have to do to improve your credit score so that you can have a better chance of getting approved. I see a lot of people have accounts on their credit reports that should not be on there, that's not verified. A lot of collection companies are taking advantage. I'm having multiple collection company calls, like when I talk to them and I'm seeing their practices and things like that. I see that they're doing it to so many people, but nobody is doing anything about it. So definitely I talk about all those different things on how to work on that and get your credit to where you need to get it to, so that you can get approved for different credit cards. Such as if you wanted to get this credit card for 0% APR, your credit should be up to par, so that getting approved for it shouldn't be a concern for you, and you don't care which bureau they're going to pull from, because your credit is good altogether. But they are going to pull from TransUnion. So definitely check out my exclusive credit membership. And also, even though you guys are watching this right now, I know my lifetime membership is definitely going to go up. So definitely get into the lifetime membership now. Get in here early before it actually go up. So definitely check out the lifetime membership, because it's definitely going to go up by the end of 2025 for sure. And also I created the Credit 101, and I created this because I know a lot of people don't know about the basics of credit. And I made this with my kids in mind, also teaching them about the basics of credit. So definitely check it out. It's Credit 101, and it's a $1 trial for 7 days, just like my exclusive credit membership. Now, also Discover. I love my Discover card. So I definitely wanted to compare this to Discover. If I was able to compare Goldman Sachs, I would definitely compare them to like Discover in terms of, I don't have any problems with them. I get my cash back. It's no problem at all. You can see I'm just sitting on my cash back with GM Rewards. I need to actually do something with it, but I definitely get it. It's going to build up. So definitely I want you guys to check out these different Discover credit cards. And also a lot of them, I should have my referral link on there. So when you apply for it, you will get $100. I'll get $100, because Discover don't have a sign-on bonus. Some of these credit cards have sign-on bonuses, but Discover, they don't have a sign-on bonus unless you have like a referral. So I do have my referral on those. But Discover, they do double your cash back. So I just tell people, try to get as much cash back as you can. Say if you get $100 in cash back, by the end of your first year, they're going to actually double that. So they're going to give you an additional $100. So think of that as like a sign-on bonus, some type of offer. So think of it that way. But definitely check out this also, the Discover, because they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which is really good. I really like that. And they have a lot of 0% APR credit cards also. Now, I have different lists here if you guys are interested in these cards. The pre-qualified with no hard inquiry, that's my favorite list. It's over 45 different accounts that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. I have the best credit cards for bad credit students, the best credit cards in general, the best ones for travel, to build credit, gas rewards, and cash back. So definitely check it out. And then 6 months of free letters. If you guys are trying to work on your credit, but you're just not mailing in your letters, or you need help creating your letters, we can actually create 6 months worth of letters for you and email them to you, or we can mail them on your behalf. All you have to do is follow steps 1 through 5 and ask us to, when you call us in the 5th step, that's the last step you got to do, call us and ask us, what do I have to do for you guys to mail it out? Because usually we'll just go ahead and email them to you, but we can also mail them out on our end. And then don't forget about the exclusive credit membership. If you're a part of membership, we can actually create any letter that you're going to need and actually email it to you. And also we can mail it out on our end too, if that's something that you're interested in. So definitely check out this credit card. Again, I know it's a 0% APR, but if you guys have a GM, $710. I was even thinking about getting an oil change there, but I'm like, no, I have another place that's so much cheaper with my little bitty Kia. Like, I can just get my oil change done there. But if you have a GM, that $710 in rewards would be really amazing. So I think that this can be a great credit card for you. You got the 0% APR, plus you have that, and they give increases. I really, really love it. And if you guys are in like areas like I am, where they have the hurricane, they're looking out for people like, hey, we know you're going through something, or you could be going through something. We can actually help you. So I definitely like that they're helpful like that as a company. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys get approved. Bye-bye.